Hello and welcome to Charlie's Football Talk Show. Today we're going to be talking about all the FA Cup games from the weekend, scores, lineups, everything like that, managers and players, all that sort of stuff. So, before we do that, I want to introduce you to my guest, Daniel Corr. How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. So, I'm going to start off with the Lincoln City versus Brighton game. I thought it was a pretty good game, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a good
3-1 victory for Lincoln City. I thought Lincoln played very well. I thought they got a bit lucky, to be fair. Brighton didn't play as well.
So you can consider luck, you can also say that they did play well as well. Obviously Brighton weren't up to standard at all.
I think the stats shows that possession-wise it was an even game.
It was,
53 to the 47 that Lincoln had. Brighton had 12 shots compared to Lincoln's 5. Obviously shots on target, we had more shots on target Brighton. All Lincoln shots on target were actually all goals. So.
Well, no, there was no goal, wasn't there? So.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, to be fair.
But you can say they had the same amount of shots on target as they had goals. If you're looking at it like that, so you can say they did get outplayed really, but at the same time, they came through that and they did show heart. They showed determination to get through the game, and they just played really well for a National League side against a Championship side. It's decided that they're doing well in the Championship at the moment. You can say the stats are a bit more in favour. Well, a lot more in favour of Brighton, in shots wise. But it was watching the game. It seemed Brighton were a little bit ahead, but it did seem quite even.
So I think Brighton didn't play as well. I think Lincoln's game was just to put a lot of pressure on Brighton. That's what first half an hour was a bit dull.
Yeah, definitely.
And when it got to like half time and second half, I think Lincoln started to really push on Brighton's defence, and that's why they got their first goal. Then it led to obviously Brighton got the goal first, and then Lincoln got a goal. Then it was the own goal by obviously unfortunately for the debut
defender who won't be in the squad again.
And then, yeah, true. And then, obviously, keeper's mistake, kicked out to one of Lincoln's midfielders, and then straight to Theo Robinson, who took his chance. So, I think they were quite lucky, to be fair, but
then you could say
deserved the win.
I feel like they did deserve the win. They outplayed themselves, really. Usually, obviously, worse opponents are against. Brighton just underestimated them, really, and that was where they went wrong.
We can talk about who Lincoln City got in the cup. They got Burnley at Turf Moor. That's going to be a very difficult game for them because Burnley's home form is
they're on fire
insane.
At home at the moment.
It's really, really good.
No one wants to visit Turf Moor. You say the 9th in the Premier League table. No one expect that. Relegation favourites really at the start of the season. You could say now the 9th, doing very well for themselves considering they're a recently promoted club. But it's going to be a very tough job for Lincoln. I can't see them going through this round.
If they do go and try and be something to be proud of, because not many teams in the Premier League go to Turf Moor and win, do they? So
Liverpool couldn't
like Liverpool, and I think Manchester United drew there and stuff like that. It's a tough place to go,
especially with the form
win.
of Tom Heaton at the moment.
Yeah.
No one's getting anything past him, especially
the whole team's on form at the moment. So I think we can move on to the man of the match. I thought man of the match wise was the Lincoln Brighton game. I thought it was Theo Robinson.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, had a couple of shots in the first half. Obviously, weren't
maybe a bit. You could argue he was maybe a bit under par in the first half, but to show the determination to come back in the second, and he grabbed the goal at the end, maybe in special circumstances, but he still grabbed the goal. He put the team through really.
Well, that's the Lincoln City and Brighton game done with. We can actually go on to the other National League side, Sutton United versus Leeds, which was a 1-0 victory to Sutton, which is a brilliant game.
Massive upset.
Really,
no one expected it, especially the form Leeds are in at the moment. They're doing well in the Championship.
I thought it was a pretty tense game, to be fair.
Sutton United come along, ruin all the hopes. Possession-wise, the stats are a bit all over the place, really. Possession-wise, Leeds absolutely dominated them with 68% of possession to Sutton's 32%. Shots-wise, which is a bit odd that Sutton United had more shots compared to Leeds, considering the possession. everything else is a bit even, really.
You expect that though from a Championship side compared to a National League to have more possession, don't
Yeah,
you?
you expect them to have more everything.
Yeah.
Really, they should. There should be a better team, but I feel like this weekend, National League's proved itself better than the Championship in cup tournaments.
And do you think it was a penalty? I thought it was a straight up penalty.
Yeah, it was definitely a penalty.
Well taken by the skipper as well.
Yeah, there's no arguments about it. Good take from Collins. Steps up. A lot of pressure on you, especially in front of a home crowd, and in the FA Cup, it puts more on you. And you could say maybe Leeds were a bit depleted when keeper got sent off, but 82nd minute doesn't really make a difference. Only about 10 minutes left.
Just summed up the whole game, didn't it? Really.
Yeah.
They weren't at the best, but
They weren't at the best at all. No underestimation like the Brighton game.
Right. I think that's all. We've covered everything now. All the National League games. So I would like to thank Daniel Cole for joining me.
My pleasure.
And I thank you to everyone listening at home, and goodbye.